Happy Tuesday. Here is your weekly update for the week of February 4th through the 11th. We had 55 new listings this last week. 6 homes came back on the market, 16 price reductions, and 13 price increases. There were 134 pending sales. 51 of those were on the market for 7 days or less, 17 for 8 to 15 days, 11 for 16 to 30 days, 8 for 31 to 45 days, and 47 of those pending sales were on the market for more than 45 days. 61 closed sales this last week. 20 of those were on the market for 7 days or less, 7 for 8 to 15 days, 9 for 16 to 30 days, 5 for 31 to 45 days, and 20 were on the market for more than 45 days. We're still sitting at sort of equilibrium here. 25 of those closed sales sold for less than 100% of their original list price. 13 sold at 100% and 23 sold above asking. We lost a little more inventory this last week. We're at 243 homes on the market, 268 including condos. Some of the changes, we actually did see an increase in the number of new listings. Not as many homes came back on the market this last week, not as many price reductions. We actually had more price increases though, but most of those were new construction. There were 3 new listings of over $1 million this last week, 7 pending sales over $1 million, and 3 closed sales. The most active price range though was definitely the $300,000 to $400,000 range for both pendings and closed sales. As many of you know, the Northwest MLS gives out their statistical data at the end of each month, and this hadn't been published prior to our video last week. But for the month of January, year over year, we had fewer listings come on the market in January 2020 than we did in 2019, 280 versus 313. What's staggering though is that our inventory is significantly below where we were a year ago. So through the month of January, our total active listings were 273 versus 446 in 2019. So that's a pretty substantial difference. Our market time slightly shorter, 89 days versus 90 in 2019. As far as closed sales for the month of January, we were slightly off, 251 versus 272 in 2019. But our median price actually went up 11.8%. Our median price through the month of January was $380,000 versus $340 in 2019. And our market time is slightly faster than what it was last year, 51 days versus 54 last year. The national median is 313,000, so we're significantly above that here in this region. Ironically though, we had been seeing our days on market slightly faster than the median time frame for the rest of the country, and actually the median days on market is faster for the rest of the country than what it is here. So 51 days for us, 50 days nationally, I don't know, a day. But still, it's interesting. Anyway, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. That's why we're here. Otherwise, have a great week.